Alright, you're looking at this Tonka Crane I just got a couple of weeks ago. It was a weekend before Christmas 2013. My sister, my mom, and I went to a bunch of old furniture stores with my mom because she was looking for a certain piece of furniture. I don't care for shopping for furniture, and I was bored to death. So I was walking around this store, and in the back corner they had a bunch of books. So I was looking for a certain book I've been looking for years. And down in the last row on the bottom floor shelf was this Tonka Crane missing the clamshell. So I picked it up and looked at it, and it was, it's got played with rust and, some other issues, like the crane body doesn't sit flat. It leans to it kind of pivots a little bit when where it's been played with. But other than that, it's there. So I figured a Tonka truck and antique store, gonna be a lot of money. Got it for 20 bucks. So I figured, well, my Tonka enthusiast is looking for one. He's got one, but it's in really horrible shape, and he's going to disassemble it and all that, and he doesn't like doing that. He likes keeping them as is, just like me. So I take it home, I put new cords on it. I actually put black cord. It had white cord in it on the boom and the bucket, but all I had was black, and I kind of like the black better. And then I hunted down the bucket, and luckily I found it off of eBay. I won't lie to you, I paid almost as much for it, including the shipping, as I paid for the crane itself, but it was an error correct piece. So I have a fully functional working Tonka Crane. The interesting thing about this is that the kid that had this had a BB gun, because, let's see if I can get a zoom up shot. See that hole in the glass? Oh, let's see if it'll focus. There it is. There's a BB inside the cap. At least it didn't tear it up even worse than that. And there is one piece missing that I'll have to hunt down. The tank on the back is gone. I'll have to get that replaced. But here's the back view. It has the caution with the brake lights on it. It has Tonka in the plastic. Alright, here's the side view. And as I said, it operates, but the crane itself is a little bit wobbly, but that's okay. That just shows you that it was played with a lot. And there's a dent right here. But other than missing the tank and probably having the wrong color cords, the tank on the crane, that is. I guess I don't know if it's an air tank or what, but I'll have to figure that out and get one. And as I said, I put the wrong cords in, the wrong color cords. I think they were white, because the ones that was in it, they were all grungy looking, but they were white. This sucker's in pretty fair condition. Like I said, I originally bought it to give it to a Tonka enthusiast, but it's not leaving the house. I'm gonna hang on to it because I did have one of these as a kid. But my favorites were the dump trucks. I think most kids' favorites were the dump trucks. But that's my crane. Pretty good shape. Good find for the last couple weeks of December 2013. I did learn a few things looking for the clam for it. Because that clam there was used for many years. It was used all the way up, I think, into the 90s maybe, as is the crane body. Then they changed it totally. The cab changed several times, as did the wheels. But I think this one is from the 70s, but it's got the smaller wheels on it. And I noticed that with a lot of the cranes from the 70s, they didn't have the big tall wheels that fill the cab fenders. I'll turn it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you notice, there's a gap. Now, I know in the 60s they had smaller wheels on the Tonkas, and the crane that my Tonka enthusiast friend has, it's got the smaller wheels on it, but it has the different grille and headlight assembly than this Tonka does. But after getting this one and looking at a bunch of them online, I realized that all of them had those smaller wheels in the 70s. I guess maybe they was trying to use them up, and they chose to put them all on the crane until they ran out of them. I think this was a pretty good find for $20. And disappointed in what I paid for the clamshell, because I'm sure now that I got one, I'll probably be able to pick the next one up for $2. Like I said, I paid almost the same for the clamshell as I did for the Tonka truck itself, but I had to have it, so I went ahead and got it. I want to appreciate you guys for viewing my video, and have a great day.